Alrighty guys, welcome back for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we do have some huge news that I want to go ahead and talk about today. So first things first is we do have the V-Jump scans, which of course do show the Part 1 Anniversary LRs as well as the Part 2. And of course, this is just basically saying you can now use your super, I think it's called the Super Thank You tickets for the 7th year anniversary to go ahead and summon to either get, you know, the Blue Boys, Monkey Boy, Kaioken Goku, or Grade 8 Vegeta. Now, I do want to address this because I did make a community post about this, but unfortunately, I'm not able to actually post my summons for Kaioken Goku and Grade 8 Vegeta. The reason for that is because what I didn't realize is that they were playing copyright music in the home screen. And again, in the intro of the video, I was in the home screen, so again, that was playing the entire time. Same thing with the outro. And again, that's copyright, and it didn't get past the check part where you have to upload a video. You know, there's a checking part where they make sure like your video is okay to go. It wouldn't let me, and even if I posted it, it wouldn't let you guys see it because it's a copyright claim. So again, unfortunately, I actually can't even show you guys the summons, though I can basically break it down for you. So I spent 450 stones on their banner, and then I wasted all my tickets, which were a total of 5 summons. So I had 36 tickets, and it's 7 tickets per multi, so I used 5 of them. And then of course with my 450 stones, basically what I pulled were just like a ton of dupes for units. I didn't unfortunately pull any of the new LR, so I didn't get Goku or Grade 8 Vegeta, which is fine. Again, you know, it is a legendary summon banner. Again, normally I wouldn't, recommend you guys to summon, but I did pull 2 LRs. I did get LR Physical Cell as well as LR Majin Vegeta. And then again, the other big unit that I pulled was Heart Virus Goku, my first ever Heart Virus Goku, who again is extremely good in difficult content. So again, those 3 units were typically the best units that I pulled. So again, unfortunately, I legit just can't even show the summons to you because it's a copyright claim. Anyways, so going through the rest of the V-Jump scans, again, this is just basically talking about EZAs that they're going to do for the LR Goten, Trunks, and Gohan, as well as the Chi-Chi and Goku, and the Bulma and the Vegeta. All 3 of their showcases I'm planning on doing today before they actually EZA. And of course, as many people were speculating, the 30-year anniversary LRs will be going ahead and EZAing as well as this in this celebration. So again, make sure to look forward to that. Again, I actually have both of these guys. So again, if I'm able to fully EZA them, because again, LR EZAs typically tend to be much harder than regular EZAs. So if I'm actually able to go ahead and EZA these guys, well, of course, their showcases are going to be coming out. So anyways, I just wanted to quickly mention that, and I mean, essentially that's what came for V-Jump for us. Again, is the EZAs for these guys, the 30-year anniversary LRs. It just basically talks about how you can use the Super Thank You ticket for the banner, which of course they have a version for the God Boys, the Monkey Boys, and then of course the legendary summon units. And again, that's basically it for Dokkan there. Then we also have this for the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie for the V-Jump scans. Again, this little speculation here is that they're going to reveal Cell in the movie, because again, this is like Cell's leg. And again, the movie is based around Gohan, and of course the legendary fight between Gohan and Cell. A lot of people are now theorizing that, again, Cell is going to somehow be revived in this movie, and again, he's going to fight Gohan with some sort of new, powered up form. So I did want to mention that, and now that I mention that, I want to see if I can find the V-Jump scan, because I actually had quite an issue trying to find it. But again, here's more speculation, as you guys can see, because again, Cell was created by the Red Ribbon Army, who again is the main antagonist, which is like these guys right here and that kid right there. So again, a lot of speculation around the actual movie itself, with again this being the part where people are like, hey, Cell could be in the movie, because again, Gohan is like typically like the main showcase of the movie. Let me actually see if we have anything else, because I know Legends had some stuff in, but courtesy of @Miguel, as you guys can see right here, at DB Legends Japan. Oh wait, never mind, @Miguel right here. So he's basically breaking it down. For Legends, it's just Super Saiyan Kale, who again is really bad. And again, just what I went over, just the Extreme Z Awakenings and the Extreme Z area for like all the free-to-play units, as well as again, the 30-year anniversary Alars, and then of course, the ticket banner for all of the banners so far in the anniversary for the God Boys, the Monkey Boys, and of course the Saiyan Saga units. So again, that's pretty much it in terms of V-Jump. Now, what I also wanted to talk about is the producer letter. Again, this producer letter is basically just letting us know of something that is going to be arriving to Global Dokkan. It's just going to be a large-scale update for Project Version C. And again, they're going to talk about the Battle Hour, the special information, and then, of course, a survey. So for the Battle Hour, essentially what you want to do is connect to your Bandai Namco ID. And then once you do that with your Dokkan account, you get 15 Dragon Stones. And again, I do recommend that everybody does this because, again, there's probably going to be some events that are going to be happening. And again, you really do want to, again, have that, account connected with your Dokkan account because, again, there could be, rewards like more Dragon Stones, meats, keys, basic stuff like that. So, again, it's what I would recommend. Very important for you to go ahead and do that. Next up, they're going to be having like a Dokkan data thing during the Dragon Ball Hour. What I expect that to be is like, what's the most used unit overall in the global version of the game, how much maybe money they've made, stuff like that. So again, just basic data from the Dokkan game, like what's the most hours played by a single player, stuff like that. And then they're also gonna have a Dokkan quiz. So again, this is where I'm talking about like, maybe they're gonna give out prizes, because again, I would assume that they're gonna be doing stuff like that. Because again, technically Dokkan was a part of the Dragon Ball Games Hour, like Battle Hour thing last year, but at the same time they weren't. But it seems this year they're gonna have a much larger foot in the actual thing. So again, I assume they're gonna be giving out like more rewards. And as you guys can see, it's an event where all players around the world can participate in real time for the Dokkan quiz. And then of course they're gonna have prepared questions and topics. And again, I assume they're going to be distributing, Dragon Stones will be distributed for correct answers. So again, it's like essentially like something you must do, because again, that's going to be very, very impactful. And then of course, you can have more details and informations right there at their social media sites. Now, there is this new thing called like I think it's called like the upgraded beginners pack. Here she says right here, we've prepared a new summon event and a new pack for both Dokkan veterans and beginners. I personally am probably going to purchase this. Because essentially what the pack does, it contains 50 Dragon Stones, and it's also going to give you a ticket to perform a multi-summon, and then you can also use said ticket to go ahead and recruit a character at the Baba Shop, and they do show the units that you can go ahead and recruit, which are, Tech Trunks, Namek Goku, Kaioken Goku, Bardock, Tech Super Buu, Int Gotenks, Angel Frieza, Gogeta, Janemmo, and Broly. Now, out of all of these units, if you're talking about just a brand new player to the game, the best unit you could go for is the Tech Trunks. The reason you want to go for Tech Trunks is because he's super class units as well. Again, I think he gives like super class 100% to stats, or like 90 or 80% to stats. And again, most of the units in the game are super class, so technically he would be the best option to pick, again, if you're just brand new to the game. Now, if you're a veteran, I guess like myself, who's been playing this game for a while, and you already have, good teams, good setups, the best units to pick are the bottom row. Again, Kaioken Goku, I guess, could also be a decent option if, again, you really, really love him. But typically, these 4 units right here is what I would consider like outdated old units that you kind of really don't want to pick with your ticket. The reason for that is because, again, these guys are featured on like so many banners now that you'll practically like rainbow them just from like casually summoning. So again, I don't recommend getting these guys. Now, Gotenks and Super Buu, of the two, Gotenks, again, I've always preached this. Gotenks is the best. Gotenks is extremely good. He's, in my opinion, heavily underrated. Gotenks is an amazing option to go ahead and pick up. Again, leader skill wise, he's not the best, I will admit that. But again, not a bad option to pick. Gotenks, Tech Super Buu, again, as much as people like dog on him, he's not the worst. Again, he does have his design flaws, but he is going to be usable in certain events. And again, the fact that he's also Extreme Tech, it does kind of help with that, because again, Extreme Tech really needs any sort of help. Now, the bottom row is really kind of up to you. The best out of all of these, like realistically, is going to be Broly, because again, Broly has like damage reduction, he does a ton of additionals, and again, he's like really good against pure Saiyan enemies, which again is like most of the game. Janemba, again, I've already said before, Janemba's a super awesome unit. I absolutely adore this guy. Again, not a bad pick. Gogeta, of course, still very good to this day, as well as Angel Golden Frieza. But pretty much, again, the bottom line, in my opinion, is number 1 would be Broly, 2 Janemba, believe it or not, 3 Frieza, and then 4 Gogeta. The reason for that is because, again, Frieza is like on a ton more teams than Gogeta is, but again, that's kind of what I would recommend. But if you're a new player, Tech Trunks is the main unit you want to go for, because again, he gives super class, even if in even in his T-War state, I think he gives like 100% to like super class, which again, most of the units in the game are super class. So again, I would recommend getting Trunks if you're again just like a brand new player. All right, now don't summon on this banner. Again, this banner they're gonna have active. All the units on these on this banner suck except for the fusions and Tech Ultimate Gohan, and I guess this guy and him. But the rest of the units really suck. Now, speaking realistically, again, the fusions really aren't that good anymore. Again, I love them, and I will always love them to death, but again, they do suffer nowadays. Again, they're pretty much only built for long events, which, again, is not a realistic thing anymore. So, really, your best bet is this guy, Tech Ultimate Gohan. But, again, I really wouldn't recommend summoning on this. This is not a banner you want to be summoning on. So again, this is like a major skip, unfortunately. Like, do not summon on this. Now, I think that's pretty much it. Again, they also have a survey. I just want to quickly go over this. Now, these are some questions that they're going to be posing. Let me quickly go over these. So, of course, the answer for this one, I would say, is A, that we want more high difficulty events. Again, more events, more content, more Dragon Stones, more rewards is exactly what we want. So, again, I mean, out of all of these, A is like literally, dude, A is the best answer. Give us more events, you know, more diverse events, you know, implement new stuff into the game. It'll make the game much more fresh, much more entertaining. And again, that's how you know, keep the game going. Again, new events is exactly what we want. Because again, there's already enough easy events for, you know, even the newer players in the game. Again, there's like so much stuff you have to do. So again, I think adding easier events is just like not the mood. Now this one for the friend system, again, they really didn't give us an option to say like, hey, E, just revamp the goddamn thing and give us a copy of our leader so we can actually run the teams that we want to run. That's what E should be right here. That is exactly what E should be. Again, for this one, I guess you could say I would like to team up with friends, because this is what I would say co-op is all about. I don't pick A, because A would be something like PvP, and PvP would kill this game. Do not pick A, go for B, or go for C. B or C are the ones that you want to go for, because like maybe we can have this thing where we can even like begin to like trade too. Again, that could be a thing. But again, for the love of God, don't pick A. Please don't. Alright, it says, what is the reason you want to include a character on your team? I would say probably A, the animations, because again, the animations are pretty much a given thing nowadays, considering how much time they put into it. But again, this really, I guess this one has really no wrong answers. This one's just completely up to you guys. But again, for the other two, again, you want to do A, we want more events. And then for the friend system, I guess you could just press B or C. Do not pick A. We don't want PvP in this game. It would kill it. Alright, now this one is the one that people keep blowing up about, is the expectation for the international version in the future, about having them both released at the same time as the Japanese version. If I'm being completely honest with you, and I'm going to be super transparent, I don't want us to be linked up. I don't want us to be on the same page, because I love the ability to have foresight. I love the fact that we can look at what the Japanese game is doing, and we can be like, hey, we skip this, we skip this, we skip this, but summon on this. That's what I love. I don't want us to be synced up with the Japanese version. I'm being completely honest here. No bull is coming from me. I'm not going to be like, yeah, they should be synced up. No. I don't want them synced up. I want them separate. And again, this is just basically saying implementing characters prior to the chat. So this is just saying like global firsts, then adding content exclusive to the international version. This one sucks. Don't do this one. This one is bad. Again, both, you know, the content should be both on the global and the Japanese version, even if we get it a little bit later, or say we get it first. I think the content should be on both versions. Do not pick C. And then D, you can just, I guess, do whatever you want, but that's pretty much it. So again, that's pretty much the whole gist of the survey. Again, yeah, that's pretty much it. So again, you guys can let me know what you guys think. Again, I don't want the two games to be synced up, just being completely open with you guys, because I enjoy the global rewards that we get, like tickets, discounts. I love it, and the foresight. It's great. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Like I said before, you guys can let me know what you guys think of not only the producer's letter, but you guys can also let me know what you guys think of the V-Jump, what you guys think of the 30-year anniversary LR's Easying. For me, I love it because I have them full level 10 links, so I'm already set. So, yeah. Like, share, subscribe, guys, if you guys enjoyed the content, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.
The name of this one is Rosé. Oh, this is the power of legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Now I understand.